Kemi, your birthday was June 9th.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell us we were here. Okay, go sit down, Joe. This your life, eh? No, go away, Joe. It's just now that I saw it on a notification. Ha.
What do I want to do with birthday?
Hmm?
What do I want to do with it? Thank God for life, chicken.
Hey, wahala
Thank
dey.
God for life, chicken.
Wahala dey.
So, guys, good morning. Please just ignore the earlier this thing. So this is just a video on how to use the strategy. So I'm just going to be doing some things this morning, putting you through HFX. So I already played a video for you guys on the advantages of HFX and why it is better than the traditional forex, or why it has more advantage than the traditional forex. So this morning I'm just going to be doing some things on a demo account so you guys can just see how it works. Some of the times maybe the conditions might not meet just due to the constraint of time we have, so I'll just place a trade and you guys will see how it works. So I was explaining to you guys where my cursor is. You can see at the left hand side of my screen is where you have your currencies, and these currencies range from different currencies. You can see them: USD SEK, USD RUB, USD JPY. There are different currencies here, and each of the currency have a specific percentage payout. Now, what this payout means is how much you will make if you place a trade on this currency, depending on how much you invest. For instance, if you invest $10, you'll be getting 85% of the $10 you invested if the trade goes in your analyzed direction or your predicted direction. What it means is you'll be seeing how that works soon. What it means is if I use $10 to place a put or a call means a buy and a put means a sell, and the market is selling. The market just keeps selling, or the market is below my entry for a sell, I'm going to get $8.5 in the time expiry I put. I'll be telling you what time expiry is. So these are different percentage. Each currency have their different percentage. Over here is where you see the currency chart that you're seeing. So I'm viewing the Euro USD currency chart, and I am on a 3 minutes time frame. That is why you can see the time is counting down here. The clock is counting down from 3 minutes down to 0 seconds. So the clock is counting down. Now, over here is where you see the option type. The option type for lower time frame is Tobo. If you want to do longer time frame, you choose intraday or long term. But then we use Tobo: 1 minute trade, 2 minutes trade, 3 minutes trade, 5 minutes trade, 7 minutes trade, 10 minutes trade, up until 15 minutes. We use the Tobo option type. Now, the time frame, I mostly trade on the 3 minutes and the 5 minutes. So that's why you can see the 3 minutes. Now, the fixed time should be off. What this fixed time means is if the fixed time is on, all your trade will expire in 3 minutes. But if this fixed time is off, some of your trade do not need to expire in 3 minutes. Let me say I place a first trade and I choose 3 minute expiry, and after, let me say, 30 seconds, I place another trade. The second trade will not run for, its own 3 minutes. The second trade, we use the remaining time of the first trade to expire. That is what this fixed time being off does. Under amount, you have how much you're willing to invest. Under profit, you can see Euro USD is giving me 8. If I invest $10, I'm going to get $8.50 after the time expiry if the trade goes in my favor. Call means to buy, put means to sell. Now, what is the tool we use to actually place this trade? We use what we call our liberty. Our liberty. Now, this is the liberty. It is an IML tool. It has different applications under it. You have the simple scalper, you have the web slinger, you have the pickpocket. I'm just going to be teaching you how the simple scalper works because it's one of the easiest strategy and is the one we use the most. So I'm going to be showing you how the simple scalper strategy works. Quickly, I'll just show you how the simple scalper strategy works. Now, on the left-hand side, you have the alert panel. This alert panel calls out trade for you. It tells you USD CHF buy, USD CHF put, or USD CHF sell. It will call the price, it will call the time, it will tell you the time frame, it will tell you the entry price. That is what it does. Now, how does the strategy work? So when this alert panel gives you an alert, it doesn't mean you should just jump on a trade. You should also confirm that that trade is worth jumping on. Now, how do you do that? You can see we have this red and blue line, which is our Bollinger Band. The red and blue line is our Bollinger Band. You have this purple line here, which is your EMA, your 200 EMA. Under here, we have what we call our volume bar, Then over here, you have what we call the stochastic. This is our stochastic, and beneath it, we have our RSI. These are stochastic, and this is our RSI. Now, what is the condition for a buy? For a buy, which is a call on binary, for a buy, for you to buy, your condition number one must be that price, candle, this price must be at the lower Bollinger Band, which is the blue Bollinger Band. Price must be at the blue Bollinger Band. This blue Bollinger Band also represents oversold. This blue Bollinger Band also represents oversold. So price must be at the lower Bollinger Band, and price must be on top of the 200 EMA. Price must be above it. Price must be, but not always though, but sometimes you can consider it, but it is not a very, very strong confirmation. As far as price is at the lower Bollinger Band, which is on this blue Bollinger Band, you can see how price is there. Price must pierce it, or is kissing it, or is touching it, but price must be at the lower Bollinger Band. Then next, your volume bar. After okay, let me quickly say this. After price touches your lower Bollinger Band, you want to see the next candle forming being a buy candle or a blue candle, a candle representing bullish momentum. You want to see that candle showing a bullish momentum, forming a blue candle, trying to go up. The next thing is your volume bar. This is your volume bar. It has two colors. It has the red and the blue color. Now, once price is buying, you want to also see the volume bar showing a blue color, meaning the buy momentum is strong. The volume bar should also be showing a blue color. Then your stochastic must have crossed below the oversold region, which is this 20 limit you have here. Your stochastic must have crossed below it and is trying to go upward. This is for a buy. First, price must be at the lower Bollinger Band, showing a blue candle, meaning it's buying. Your volume bar must be blue, and price must be coming from under the stochastic, facing upward. It must have pierced this blue line going upward. The same thing should happen to your RSI. Price must have pierced below this 30 limit and is piercing upward, going upward. Immediately you see all this confirmation on a line, you can place your trade on the next candle. You can place your trade on the next candle. That is the checklist for a buy. Now, what is the checklist for a sell? For a sell, price must be at the upper Bollinger Band, which is the red. You can see the difference. Price must be at the upper Bollinger Band, which is the red. You want to see the next candle forming red, meaning price is coming down. The next candle should not be blue because it was a blue candle. You can see this trade, it went up, kept on going up to this point. This is where it started reversing. You want to see that reversal candle, a red candle. You want to also see your volume bar giving you a red color, showing that the bearish momentum is coming down. You also want to see your stochastic. It should have pierced above this upper limit and is piercing downwards, coming down. The same thing happening on your RSI. It must have pierced above the upper limit and have pierced it downward, coming down also. Immediately you see all these conditions meet. On the second candle pullback, you place your trade. Now, let me just quickly do a live example of what I'm saying. Let me use another view. USD CHF. Let's see USD CHF. Okay, this one actually the condition has met and it has gone. You can see it's at the lower Bollinger Band here, and you can see the next candle was a green candle, meaning buy. You can see my volume bar showing a blue, meaning buy. You can see my stochastic piercing upward. You can see my RSI piercing upward, and you can see how price is still above. Now, for binary, you don't need too much pips. All you just need is price should be, for a buy, price should be 1 micro pip above your entry. You've made your money. They will not remove 1 kobo. You've made your money. For sell, all you need is price should be 1 micro pip below your entry, and you've made your money. You don't need too much pip like the conventional forex, where the amount you make is dependent on how many pips you were able to catch. This is not like that. So let me just look for a potential trade setup and then see how we can quickly place a trade. So I use my trading, also don't trade any currency that is on the news. Don't trade any currency that is on the news, and also use your currency strength meter to compare currencies. For instance, GBP JPY now, I would not go and sell GBP JPY. Why? Because GBP is stronger than JPY. So instead of selling GBP JPY, I'll be looking for an opportunity to put a buy order on GBP JPY or a call order on GBP JPY. So let me check GBP JPY if it is at a place where I can place a call order. GBP JPY. Let's see. Okay, GBP JPY, the condition has not met. You can see this was where the condition met. The condition as the market is still a little bit ranging this morning. You know, today is Monday, so we are still waiting for the market to be a little bit settled. You can just see all these baby candles that are forming here, but then let's still check and see if we'll see any setup. GBP NZD, let's see. GBP NZD. So the way I just explained it, you can watch the video over and over again to understand the checklist. Then feel free to ask your question. Feel free to ask your question. Feel free to ask your question. All the GBPs are not looking good. Let me see GBP card. GBP card. All those pairs are all ranging this morning. They are all ranging. You can just see how they are just forming in one position. Let's see GBP USD, or let me see Euro USD rather. Euro USD. Let's see Euro USD and let's see. All right, Euro USD is dropping. Euro USD is dropping. It's kind of selling. So what I will be waiting for is I'll be looking for an opportunity to buy Euro USD. I'll be looking for an opportunity to buy Euro USD, but you can see that it's still a little bit far from my lower Bollinger Band. So I'm waiting for Euro USD to come to my lower Bollinger Band. You can see that my stochastic is already beneath my 20 limit, meaning it is oversold. My RSI is still coming. Immediately my RSI comes below this and both of them start facing up, and I see a green candle forming, meaning a buy, and I see a blue candle telling me the momentum is strong. I see this one facing up, it crosses over this blue back up, and this black crosses over this blue back up. I'm going to place a buy order. So let me just leave this running till our condition meets. We can't place a trade in the middle of nowhere. You can see price is just at the middle ranging. So let's look for another pair. Let's look for Euro card. While we wait for that one to set, Euro card. Let's look at Euro card. Okay, Euro card is actually at the lower Bollinger Band. It's already down. Euro card is already down. But then on our currency strength, so when you want to trade something like this, you need to be very okay. Euro card is good for a buy because euro is stronger than card. You can see euro is 4 bars, card is just 2 bars. So euro is stronger than card, so there's every possibility euro card will sell. Euro card will buy rather. So what I'll just do is I'll just leave it on this page. We will watch how price will come to this lower Bollinger Band, and then we want to wait for our stochastic to cross down, our RSI to cross down. Immediately it does that, we might go in for a potential call, which means buy. For a potential call, which means buy. We might go in for a potential call, which means buy. So let's just watch that condition meet. The market is a little bit not settled this morning. You know, today is a Monday morning, so the market is not settled. So we'll see. So you can see our condition is going. Our condition looks like it's going to meet here. So we'll be getting set. All I just need is for my stochastic to cross down. Okay. All right. So our stochastic is crossing down now. Our stochastic is crossing down. So any moment from now, we might be going in to place our buy or our call order on EuroCAD. So let me just go to my currency and search out EuroCAD. Let me just search out EuroCAD. All right, you can see EuroCAD is even paying 90%. So on a 3 minutes time frame, we might be going in for a call. So you can see if I'm investing $10, I'll be paid $9 after 3 minutes as far as the trade remains in my predicted direction. So I'm already seeing a rejection here. Even though this condition has not met, I might want to place this trade because I can see this rejection candle is a pin bar candle, is a pin bar candle, is a pin bar. So I'll place this trade. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let me use lower stake. It's coming down. That's pulled back up. Let me see if it will pull back down again, and then I'll try to place it. So you can see how it's shooting up. Okay, let me just, okay, looks like, oh shit, it's going up. Let me just place this trade from here because it might continue going up and just leave me. But then if we don't make profit on this trade, at least you are going to see how it works. But let's just see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. You can see currently it is against us, it is under our entry price. Now, once it is above our entry price, we're in profit. We don't care how far it goes or how close it is to our entry price. As far as it is above our entry price, we are sure we will make money when our time expires. Now, the expiry time is 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, as far as this price, this movement you are seeing remains above this entry price, we are going to make profit. But the moment price closes and this price is beneath this entry, they will take the $5. The $5 is gone. It means it's a losing trade. But then so far so good, price has been on top of our entry. So let's see what happens at the close of at the close of this candle, at the close of or at the expiration of this time. Let's see what happens. If it expires in our favor, if the time expires in our favor, then we're in profit. Look at where we did our analysis from. We did analysis from here. I saw a rejection candle. I saw this blue candle forming, although my stochastic have not crossed down, but my RSI crossed down is facing up already, and I already saw price being rejected at this zone. That was why I actually took that trade. But that's not the total condition though, but I just took the trade. You can see how price is playing close to my entry. My time is almost expiring. But you can see how price is just playing close to the entry. Okay, so this is a winning trade. We actually won this trade, although not a good entry, but we actually won the trade. You can see how after winning the trade, price just came below our entry. So we just got paid this amount now, this $4.50 in 3 minutes. Now, if you had staked bigger money, you had staked like $20, you would have been paid 90% of $20. If you staked $50, you would have been paid 90% of how much you staked. So I staked $5. I used $5 to make $4.5 in 3 minutes. I used $5 to make $4.5 in 3 minutes. So that is how it actually works. That is how it actually works. So this is for one currency. We can look for another currency. Let me try and see if I can get another currency that we can look for. Okay, we have GBP. Let's see GBP USD. Let's see GBP USD. Let's see what GBP USD is doing. Okay, GBP USD is just moving very slow. It's just hanging in the middle, so we cannot place that trade on GBP USD. I like using my currency strength meter to compare strong currencies and poor currencies. So let me reload my currency strength to see what it is doing. Okay, GBP JPY. Let's see GBP JPY. Let me search for GBP JPY. Let me search for it. Okay, GBP JPY is actually buying, and that is what I wanted. I wish I was in the market around where it pulled down, but then my condition has not met. It's just consolidating, so I wouldn't have taken that trade. Let me check Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Let's see what Euro GBP is doing. All right, Euro GBP. You see, all the market just looks consolidating this morning. Let me see Euro JPY. Let me see Euro JPY, guys. Euro JPY. What Euro JPY is doing actually. Okay, sorry about that interruption. All right, so you can still see my screen. So Euro JPY also is not looking good, just consolidating in the middle. Euro card, we just traded Euro card now. GBP card, let's see, GBP card, let's see what it's doing. Majority of the is just consolidating also. You can see it's just at the middle. So, well, this is Monday morning. So we just took a trade and we won the trade. So you've seen how this thing works. I used the simple scalper strategy. I use the simple scalper strategy when price is at the lower Bollinger Band, when my stochastic is under here and my RSI is under, and I see an entry for a buy, which is a blue candle, and I see a blue candle forming, I take my buy. I expect price to go upward. I don't need price to go upward to the upper Bollinger Band to make profits. All I need price to do is to be 1 pips above my entry point, and I'll be paid completely how much I staked. Completely how much my stake is actually promising to pay. So that is how it actually works, guys. That is how it actually works. That is how it actually works. That is how it actually works, guys. That is how it works. So I'll just bring this call to an end. You watch the videos. Anywhere you have questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be available to answer your questions. Thank you very much. I'll be uploading